Chris here with Barnyard Outdoors. It is the last day of the camp out. Everybody else has left. I still have my tent back here to take down and put in the vehicle, but everything else is packed up. I'm gonna do one last lunch out here, and I want to share it with you because a company that is OBuy.com, and OBuy sent me a stove to check out and to do a little review on, and this is the FireMaple. And it is the Star X2, and it's a full cooking system. Full disclosure, they did send this to me, and I will put an affiliate link down in the description. So if you're interested in getting this entire cook system, please go down there and click that link, and I'll get a little tiny amount of cash from them. They've got a lot of really neat stuff on their site. I've been checking it out, a lot of outdoor stuff, and I believe that by the time you see this, they'll have some deals on this stove and other gear on their site. So let's get started here. The stove comes in a nice box and includes a stuff sack, and the whole thing collapses down to this size. I really like stoves like this. The weights on this, let me see if I can find it somewhere on the package. And I can't. I'll put the specs in the somewhere here on the screen so you can take a look at it. What I'm going to be doing for lunch, these things are great for cooking a whole bunch of different things on, but they're really efficient when it comes to heating water. So what I'm going to have is actually one of these breakfast skillets. This is the Peak Refuel breakfast skillet. I thought this sounded really good, but I didn't just want to eat out of the pouch today. So I brought some tortillas. I'm going to make a breakfast burrito, and this is going to be good. I definitely could use something since I didn't eat anything yet today. Been busy tearing down the campsite. So let's look at what all you get here. Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with FireMaple products. I have several of them. I'm very happy with them. I love the way this handle works. It folds back, and it's got a clip, so it's like a positive clip when it's latched in. And then when you unlatch it, when it goes across the top, there's this little like nub, right? Little piece of wire, and it latches in there, and that keeps the whole thing together. FireMaple uses this type of lock on several of their products, and I've been real happy with it. So you just pull that off, slides open. There is a positive lock on that. It is not going to come apart. And inside, you've got this nice lid that's got a little steam vent and a little silicone top on there so you don't burn yourself. What I really like about this cook set is it comes with everything you need except fuel. Inside here you'll find this, which is just a standard pot support. So you don't even have to use this pot. You can use this to put any type of pot or pan on. They give you one of these, which helps with the stability, right? Put your fuel in this, and it will stabilize the whole set, because when it's all put together, it's pretty tall here, right? I just got some MSR fuel, and it snaps down in like that, right? So that is awesome. So here is the actual stove burner assembly, right? It's got an electric start, a little piezo start on it. This is designed to mate directly onto that. You kind of give it a little twist, and then it's attached. It's not going to go anywhere. But as I mentioned, they also include this little universal pot stand, right? So you can swing these arms out, and if you have a skillet or something, this just sits on top of there, and there's these little grooves here that go onto the sides of this, and now you can just put a bigger skillet or a bigger pot on it, and that is really cool. I like that. It gives you an extra option, and it's great that this whole thing folds up and goes right into the whole cook system, right? It's easy to store. So let's get this thing started. Always make sure your fuel valve is shut off before attaching your fuel canister. And there we are. So I've got this set up. It's all ready to go. I need to know how much water I need. And wow, 2 cups of water in this. I might have food I'm taking home, because this is a big meal. Yeah, serving size 2 people. Okay, so there's 236 milliliters in a cup. I need 2 cups. I have another FireMaple product that I bought a while back. It's their titanium 300 milliliter cup. So let's get creative here and figure this out. 236. There's going to be some guessing in this. So we'll get it figured out. But what I need to do is boil the water, of course, and then I put it in the pouch and I let it set a certain amount of time. Just happen to have a whole jug of water here that a friend didn't need. So let's see, 230. We're just going to guess it here. So that's about 1 cup. And that's going to be about 2 cups. All right, so the pot's all ready. Set it on here and secure it. Piezo start right here on the side. Started right on the first try. I'm going to put the lid on it. And let's get this cranked up. So I'm not going to do anything scientific. I'll time it if I can here. It's about 45 after the hour. So let's get this boiling. 2 minutes in and I've already got steam coming off it. Not even 3 minutes. Oh, it's boiling. So let me turn this down a bit. It's got really good flame control. I am really impressed. I've used jet boils many years ago, and you didn't have a lot of flame control. It was just, you know, boiling water or not boiling water. This is something that I could probably see myself actually cooking in because of the fine control on the flame, and that's pretty impressive. Let's pull out that, and wow, that is a lot. It's a lot of food in there. Look at that. Oh, that thing is almost full. All right, make sure that's boiling nice and hot. I'll grab my my Big Sky International bag. Keep this warm. And all I need to do with this is just twist this off, pull it off. Oh, I love the handle on this thing. Take my 2 cups of water and precariously pour this in without getting myself wet. Yikes, that gets hot. There we are. I'm gonna stir this up a little bit. Make sure you get everything out of the nooks and crannies there. Wow, this looks good. This just is a lot of goodies in there, and they're not small goodies either. They're, you know, big pieces of pepper and sausage and eggs and diced potato. So let me seal this up. It's about 35 degrees out. It's a little chilly. I'm gonna throw that in there. And there we are. Now we're gonna let this sit. And you know, I should have read what the package says. I always forget to do that. 15 minutes. Let's talk a little bit about the stove, a little more about this stove. I'm really impressed with this, and I don't know if I can get this on camera, but let's get this fired up again. It's loud. It's loud when it's on high, but look at this simmer control. I can turn this way down. I mean, I could never do this with my jet boil. I just couldn't. That's why I stopped using it, because, you know, you want to do something different. You don't want to just sit and eat dehydrated meals all the time. This thing is crazy. You can turn it way down, way down. I could easily put some soup in here or mix something and not worry about burning it, because I have that good a flame control on this. That is very, very impressive. It does have this nice little insulated sleeve on it, which is nice in case you want to hold it once you've got hot stuff in there. And then the secret to all of these, of course, is the way that the burner sends the heat not only to the bottom, but it also hits all of these little heat exchanger fins on the bottom. So it's very efficient, very efficient. It's very resistant to wind. I'm very impressed with this so far. And you know, I'm just boiling water in it today, but like I said, I think I could make some decent meals in this that require a little bit more finesse and flame control. And between that and using this adapter on the top of it, I got some nice frying pans, skillets, and just larger things that would fit right on top of there. And I think that they would do really good, especially with that flame control. Really impressed with that. I can't say that enough. And if you've done things in the outdoors where you're trying to, you know, have a little finesse when you're cooking something, flame control, being able to simmer is incredibly important, especially on titanium. I think what I have to do is try this out with my titanium skillet and see how well that works for cooking, because cooking on titanium is always a little bit of a challenge. It's a nice little stove, and it's the full set. That's the other thing. It comes with so many items. When I had my my Jetboil system, you had to buy extra stuff. You know, you had to buy the little stand that goes on the bottom. You had to buy the pot stand if you wanted to cook on anything other than their system. It's great that all of this is included for one price, so you don't have to worry about buying all the extra items. So as I'm waiting for that, I'm just going to put this thing away. I mean, take the stand off, take my fuel off, and just out of curiosity, I could put a large fuel canister in there. I'm not sure if I could fit everything else. Make sure this thing is cleaned out before I put stuff in it and dry. But let's just see if I can put, that's a good sized fuel canister. And fold the handle over. That is not gonna, it's not gonna fit with this size fuel canister in it, but that is not a problem. And the best thing about this is, like I said, everything just nests into it. You take the stove, slide that down into the aluminum pot, set my stove fuel canister stand in there, and then I can just set this on top, and everything's inside. And that is absolutely great. And then I take my lid and I can secure it back on top. If I wanted to, I could probably put like a bandana or something in there, or some towels to do cleanup. There's a little space in the top where you could put stuff. And I'm just gonna throw that lid on. There's a little release clip here on the handle to release that. Folds over the top and latches right in there. And everything is put together nice and secure. And it comes with this nice oversized stuff bag. I love this, right? There's plenty of room for that in there. If I needed to, I could throw some utensils inside. And the whole thing is packed up like that. This is a great little aluminum cook set. It's got everything you need except the fuel, and with that simmer control, that flame control on there is very good, and it's very forgiving, right? Some of those where they're really burning hot and high, and then you just have a little range to get it to a simmer. This one, you've got a lot of fine-tuning on there you can do. So I'm very impressed with it, very impressed with the simmer control. I am really looking forward to this food because I'm getting really hungry, and I've got a few minutes left on it. Of course, I could just eat straight out of the bag. Where's the fun in that? You gotta have something good, right? Something just a little more, like throwing a big piece of cheese in it. That's gonna be good. Having some taco sauce. Maybe one, maybe two little packages of taco sauce. If I would have made this a couple days ago, I could easily get 2 meals out of this. That's a lot of food in that bag. I'm pretty impressed with the amount that they give you. So I do like this little cup. It's a little titanium FireMaple cup. I will be doing a video review comparing this to another company's titanium mug, and that will be really interesting. I think you should make sure you subscribe so you see that one when it comes out. They're definitely great products. I've enjoyed this cup this weekend. I've been using it for enjoying some refreshments by the campfire at night, and then of course as a measuring cup as well. It's a good cup, definitely a good cup. So only a minute left on the food. If you like these types of videos and these types of reviews, please leave me a comment below and click that little like button. It makes a big difference on the channel and helps get the videos out there so more people can see what I'm doing. And ask me any questions you want on this. You will see this again. Just this little review and demo of it. I'm extremely impressed. I had talked to some other friends that have had this exact stove, and they say they love it as well. So stick around. You're gonna see that more often, because I'm really impressed with it, and it boiled that water really quick. It's time. All right, let's see what this looks like. Wow, that looks good. And you know what? It like rehydrated all the way through here, and it smells amazing. I mean, that's eggs, peppers, red and green peppers, sausage, and potatoes. That looks delicious. Just your standard flour tortilla. This is a big meal. Some of these you get when they say they're 2 people, and you know they're not really enough for 2 people. This one is definitely enough for 2 people. I mean, this is gonna be a good sized burrito, and I still have a ton of food left in this. I mean, that's just crazy. Put a little sharp cheddar cheese on this. Get that right in the middle there. Put a little taco sauce on it. And then we'll burrito this up. Gotta do that first bite rule Shane Coffey's always talking about. I have a feeling this might be a little bit messy. Oh, that's good. Taco sauce, cheese. If you haven't tried this this Peak Refuel breakfast skillet, it's really good, and this is a good way to have it. That was delicious. As a matter of fact, it's so good. Oh, I can't eat another burrito, but I'll have one more bite, and then I'm taking this home, and this will probably be my breakfast tomorrow. Thanks everybody for joining me on this little review and first use of the FireMaple Star X2 cook system that I got from OBuy. Remember, there will be links in the description, maybe discount codes, at least a link to an affiliate link to purchase this stove if you want one. It's a great little cook set. Very impressed with it. Thanks everybody for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe.